So Casey, I'm not sure if you're aware of this, but I stalk you on Instagram. You are one of the channels that are pages that I follow, and I saw you just closed deal number 7. Let's
I
talk
did.
about it. What'd you find? What'd you get? What's it all about?
So we did just close the other day. It's a single family house in East Memphis. I've got my buy box, specific properties and types of houses and where, and I do not vary. I do not waver. Because even in this market where there's high competition, Memphis is still. I mean, I know a lot of markets. Okay, a lot of good rental markets from working with my students. But I'm in Memphis. I live here and invest here, and this market is still and a lot of times an all cash over asking still today.
Wow.
And it's difficult. And I was at my investor meeting a couple of weeks ago. I guess it was a month ago now, maybe 2. I forget. Anyways, they said that something like 70% of investors are out of state, even with the amount of investors that are local. And something like
Wow.
50% of properties are bought with all cash. I'm like, whoa. So
Wow.
it's still nuts here because they cash flow. That's why Memphis has been one of the top real estate markets in the country for a really long time. So it's a very stable economy out here. So anyway, so we finally bought number 7, and we bought it for 195,000. It was one of those that's been on the market for a while. The sellers were out of country and they were greedy and they were overpriced, and there were some funky things about the kitchen that people didn't want to pay for. That I'm like, I'll pay for that. you
Yeah,
know,
I can do that.
um, do that. And so we bought they was like they were asking 210 or something before, and we got them down to 195, and we got 2% seller concessions because at the time we were quoted. Now we just closed, so we were quoted 7.5 or 7.25 for interest rate, and I was like, so
Yeah.
I was like, okay, well we need the 2% seller credits for a rate buy down because
Right.
the buyer can only pay down so much of their own
Right.
rate. And so we would do the rest that come from the seller. So I'm like, well, just in case, like we may not use that for the rate buy down, but just in case, let's try and get them to. So they did give us 2% in seller credit. So that was like 100 or 3,900 bucks. And we used that to get our rate down to 6%, which was like,
Nice.
yes, I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
And it needs some work. So the property was it was an insurance claim a while back. We had a huge ice storm last February, not this one, but the one before, and the pipes burst in the whole attic all over the house. So the
Oh,
sellers, I know the sellers moved out, and the whole house needed new drywall. So this is a house that built in the 50s, and like houses, back then, especially. I don't know, just lots of paint globbed over usually, and the window sills and the trim is just
yes.
well, this was all new. So it's nice, crisp, and fresh. It has brand new
Oh,
ceilings, drywall, brand new walls, the new 6-panel doors. They refinished our hardwood floor. So that was really nice. So it looks clean and nice and new inside. But they didn't do the kitchen, they didn't do the bathroom, and the HVAC is old.
huh.
So they left all the expensive things, right?
Yeah,
Now the
exactly.
house,
Yeah.
the houses in that neighborhood are anywhere from $300,000 to $400,000.
Okay.
But this is also on the crappy street. There's 2 or
Uh,
3 crappy streets in the neighborhood, but this neighborhood goes to a rated 9 elementary. So it is the best elementary school in Memphis, and it's walking distance to the elementary and middle. So we're really excited. And we already have quotes to get the work done. Although me and Blake are like, well, we should probably just do it ourselves, save some money. Here we go again.
Been there, done that.
Every time, that's always what happens. He's like, well, if you don't find someone to do the bathroom by next week, then I'm just going to go do it. I'm like, okay, fine. It'll only take us 4 months, but anyways, so we're hoping that afterwards the house will probably rent for at least 1,600. Obviously, depends upon the types of upgrades that we do. How nice we make
Sure.
it. But we're really excited. It's one I'm definitely going to hold forever. It's in a great part of town. I would live there.
Is it a 3 or a 4 bedroom?
It's a 3-1.
3-1. Yeah. And it's brick.
Yeah.
I think you like brick, right?
Yes, it's brick. Yeah.
I remember that from our past conversations. We don't have a lot of brick in California because of those things called earthquakes. So
No, I know. Yeah, you guys got a lot of stuff going.
exactly, exactly.
Yeah.
So again, I want to kind of summarize what I think I heard you say in this story. So A, this property was on the MLS, so it
Mm-hmm.
was available for everybody to see.
Yep.
You knew right away it was overpriced. It sounds like it came on at 210. Which again, it sounds like it's in a market where the ARV is 350 and above. So it probably got a lot of looks. A lot of people were
It
looking
did.
at it. People didn't like a couple of things, the kitchen, bath, HVAC, right? Kind of the big ticket items. And it's got a lot of the rent things that you like, right? Near a nice school, walking distance, so it'll be a great rental for a long time. And then again, in the time, there was a time where rate buy downs were the way to go. So again, that was something that was interesting. So any other kind of closing thoughts? How long were you looking for deal number 7?
It's so funny because whenever I'm ready to look, I find something right away.
Ah,
I
you just
just
got the
get
magic
so
touch.
lucky. I mean, yeah, we looked at one other house and then we looked at this one and we got it. The other one we didn't make an offer on, we didn't get. It would have been great. It was a 2-1, but I know the neighborhood and the square footage, and this has happened to us before. The old owners had converted it into a 2-bedroom. It was a 3. I'm like, I can put a wall back up for $400 just like the last time and increase my
Exactly.
value for $30,000. But it was really more for an owner occupied. It was all nice and flipped and done
Ah,
inside.
yeah.
So I could have gotten the added value there from putting the wall back up and making it into a 3. It was actually would have been a 3, 1.5. Like it would have been a dream. But we even paid over asking. We didn't get it.
Okay.
But yeah.
How long between deal 6 and deal 7?
So we so last year, 2022, at this exact same time, we bought number 6, and it was a full gut job, and we had to do it like move the laundry room outside and make it enclosed. So it was a big old ordeal. And then summer comes up, and we went to California for a month, and you know how that happened. So we
Oh
finally
yeah.
got that one done. It took forever to get that one ready to go. But when that one was done, then we kind of started working on the next one. We
I
also
like
had
it.
a tenant last year completely destroy our house. So we also had the one from last year we were remodeling and the complete remodel from the one my tenant destroyed. Early mistake, right? It just
Yeah.
kept kicking the can down the road until I had to do that house. So we had a lot
Yeah,
of
yeah.
rehabs, a lot of losses last year.
Woo! It happens.
But
You
yeah,
get
so it
lessons
was a
learned,
year.
but you learned your lesson, right?
Yes, it's all about tenant qualification. And I did not do I didn't do my due diligence when I first started out. And it cost me like, I think that rehab on that was 12 to 14,000 to get that one back.
Yeah, you won't make that mistake again. Ha. So you're going to be part of an event on the 16th. I'm calling the Ladies Legends of Real Estate Investing. People can come and ask you all kinds of questions. Thank you for being a part of that. Any kind of closing thoughts or a little tease for what we might talk about on that date?
I just want to say I'm so excited to be a part of this event. I will be an open book for anyone that wants to know any answer. I definitely started off with little to no money. We had, I'd saved up for my own down payment. So those of you that are looking to get started and want help, I can definitely guide you in the right direction. I have a lot of students and people that I talk to on Instagram that are not sure what path of investing they want to do. They know they want to be
Yeah.
an investor, but they don't know where. Short-term rentals,
Great.
long-term, mid-term, syndications, REITs. I mean, the list goes on, flips, wholesaling. So I have talked to many people and helped put them on the right path. So if you guys have questions too of what's best for you, I'm happy to help you answer that as well.
Oh, it's going to be so awesome. Casey, one more time, where can they find you?
You can find me on Instagram every single day. I answer my own DMs, Brick by Brick Wealth. And also, you can go to my website and find all about me there, brickbybrickwealth.com. And I'm starting my YouTube channel back up. So you can go give me a follow there and help encourage me to make some content. Brick by Brick Wealth.
There you go. Folks, do me a favor. Go follow her on Instagram. Send her a note. Say thank you for being a returning guest and now a weekly featured guest every Monday. I would appreciate it. Casey, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.